Tout est prêt? Tout est prêt, patron. Stagiaire, lance le générique.
Well, that's kind of a long answer. I don't know. I started to be interested in cinema because in my high school no, before that, like before high school, yeah. We had this I had this connection with my history teacher, and he created a cinema club in my school. So we started to watch Shirley Chaplin films and Woody Allen films and Tim Burton and that's what those first directors were really important to me because they really started the spark that became my interest for cinema. So probably when I was 13 or 14, I decided that I wanted to be a filmmaker. Yeah, and this was also the first time I fell in love. So the first time I had a girlfriend. So somehow I think those things are connected. I don't know, perhaps. Before I went in high school, I went to art high school, directly connected to cinema, and I really learned there the basics of cinema, how to operate the camera and how to do sound and such. And then I proceeded to go to film school, which is a 3-year course in my school, which I graduated 2 years ago with this film. This film that we saw is my graduation film, and that's it. And now the after school, we are trying to create our own production company, to make my films and my friends' films and people who are involved with this film. And I'm also developing my first feature film, my first long metrage, and I'm working as a programmer in Indie Lisboa, which is a festival in Lisboa. It's probably one of the most important film festivals in Portugal.
Got the busy life.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, and I also get to come to Angers and stay here. Yeah, which is great. What interested me in the film was this idea that I talked in the Q&A that somehow I wanted to create a film and a story, and I wanted that story, so the story of the mattress and the story of the boy who exchanges the mattress with his best friend, to cross a part of the city. And by crossing that part of the city, I would have the possibility to talk about how my city is changing and how there are so many precarious living situations for people our age, people who want to get out of their parents' house and start their own life.
Very young people.
Yeah, very young people. Yeah, and it's really hard right now to do that in Lisbon. It's a very difficult situation that myself and my friends are all going through. So I wanted to, in a way, make a comment about that, about how the city was changing. Like I said in the Q&A, not for the people who lived there for many, many years, my parents and my grandparents, but for the people who are only staying for a couple of days, tourists or people who are, I don't know. I have nothing against tourism because tourism is a very good thing. For instance, financially, but I think there are a lot of political things going in Lisbon that are meant to be well thought. No, I think the idea of the mattress began with, it has a backstory because 2 years before the film, I helped a really close friend of mine to, landlord kicked them out of his house, and we had to carry all his bedroom furniture throughout Lisbon. So in that way, I think the mattress, that idea of two people carrying a mattress in the city got stuck in my head, and then I realized that it could be the perfect vehicle like the perfect way of transportation for them to cross the city and to have this idea. Like when you think about a mattress, you think about a place where people sleep or a place where people have like sex with their loved ones, or so it has all these like meanings, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really amazed by the city, about Angers. I went to the castle today and it was a great experience. I really like looking at the tapisserie de l'Apocalypse. Is that okay? And I'm sorry to I'm feeling sorry because I have to leave tomorrow morning. It was just a short trip, but yeah, I'm very thankful for being so well welcomed in here. Yeah, I'm very grateful for the festival, which is a really important festival, I know, in France, for premiere films, for first films.